Yes.
I'm next to Jost, so I will do cure wounds on Jost.
Okay.
It's always Josh getting hurt.
It's
You will
because
take 12 points of healing, love.
12 points of healing. Dang.
Dang, son. That's a lot of
His
healing.
whole health bar, right?
Yeah. I'm cold.
Oh, that would be neat to add into the overlay. Sorry, jumped out of character there.
Alright, so I think we're okay. Should we search these orcs? Maybe they have a key of sorts. There's definitely a chest over there that I think warrants some interest.
I'm not opening it in case it's trapped because I take beatings.
Well, I think I can do a little something with that. I'm gonna check the box for traps.
All right, go ahead. Roll. Investigation, yeah.
Investigation.
Sorry, I forgot that in 5th edition there's not a trap checking skill.
Yeah,
16.
well, I was just looking at. I was like,
If he has these tools, then it would be Dex plus proficiency.
Oh, that's right. I do have proficiency in thieves' tools.
You don't
you
have
have the
thieves'
tools?
tools.
I do have them. Wait.
No, you don't. Because last time you were talking about how, damn it, I
right.
should have taken thieves' tools.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. So
Bobby for thieves' tools.
I still got a 16. I still got 16 though.
All right, super.
Damn it.
As far as you can
Worst
tell,
thief
there
ever.
are no traps on this chest.
I'm gonna try and open it.
You open it up, and inside, you find a.
Doo-doo-doo-doo!
Dun, dun, dun.
You find okay, hold on 1 second. You find a dagger that is almost pure black. It's a jagged sort of stone with a golden hilt, but it is pretty much just a solid piece of stone with a golden hilt kind of around just where the hilt is.
Is there any kind of like magic coming off of it or anything like that?
You would have to do an Arcana check.
I can do an Arcana check.
Joss, get over here. There's this crazy dagger. I'm not sure if I'm gonna burn my hand off when I touch it.
Also, there are other things in there as well. There is a gold ring. And also, there are 6 smoky, transparent white stones.
Ooh.
Can I? Do I have to do an investigate or Arcana
Can he
check
check it
for
all?
everything, or
Yeah,
can
can you check it all?
You can Arcana check. Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
The contents of the box.
I'm Arcana checking the contents of the box. 13.
You definitely know that the dagger and the ring definitely have a magical essence coming off of them.
Am I feeling negative or positive essence?
You know that there is magical essence coming from them.
I'm gonna take.
Hey, Orin, does it look like there's anything interesting in that chest over there?
Oh, there's a dagger that looks quite interesting. A gold tiny ring, and these stones that I can't quite make out. They seem magical of sorts, but.
Can I try
Oh, you got nothing from the stones, by the way. You
I
got
roll
magic
an
from the dagger and the. Sure. Would you like to do like specifics on them? Like, kind of take one and see if you can do a check on it.
I'm just gonna take the dagger.
I'm interested in that dagger.
Okay.
And
Sorry.
I'd like to roll Arcana on the ring.
Okay.
You know, being a
Noth,
background
you currently have the
Yeah, hand the dagger to Noth.
the dagger, and Leiluna, you have the ring.
I only rolled
you
it
have
up
the ability
seven.
to
You know that there's magic.
detect a good and evil.
Guys, there's magic in this ring.
I rolled a 16.
I love magic rings.
16.
What were you 16ing?
On the dagger.
On the dagger.
Oh, on the dagger. You know, you feel the dagger and you kind of swing it around, and as you swing it and you're kind of thinking about it, you notice that it's very fluid. It almost seems to draw your hand where it's going. You kind of try it out a little bit. You understand that this dagger will enhance your ability to actually land a hit with it.
Ooh, accuracy.
Interesting.
Dagger. I don't even know. Does any of us use daggers? I think Leiluna does, but she seems to favor the singing, which we're also inspired by.
Well, a dagger.
But I could use more daggers, and I could maybe be more helpful in the stabby ways when I run out of my singing
That's true.
powers.
You were saying you could not do much damage on your
A
own.
dagger that has
what
an
do you have as a
efficiency to
secondary
accuracy
for
would
your bow?
be helpful for anyone that wants to throw it.
Silly Luna.
What
Yeah.
what do you use for a secondary weapon aside from your bow, Orin?
I use a longsword.
A longsword.
A longsword.
How proficient are you with your longsword?
I am quite proficient.
Have you ever tried a dagger?
Not as proficient as my longsword.
He likes them a little bit longer than.
I have martial weapons proficiency and whatnot.
For throwing, I might actually be quite well. My ability for throwing things is very well.
Yeah, she's. Leiluna seems to be very
Dexterity
accurate.
is high.
I mean, I can take it for now, because my dex is pretty freaking high, but...
Hang on, let me think.
Will we be able... DM, how will we be able to figure out what this dagger
Severn,
actually does?
Can I roll an
You know what it
insight
does.
/ personal knowledge on whether this dagger should be used for throwing?
And it's like, well,
Like
core rules. It's basically just it's a dagger. It can be thrown and used as a finesse weapon. So it can be if a dagger is a finesse weapon. It can either use as strength to when you're doing it when you're attacking, or you can use your dex. You can also throw it without a penalty. It can be used as a thrown weapon.
Not 100% what I was going for. I mean, like you could throw a Bowie knife if you wanted to, but it's not meant for throwing. But what I was looking to was is the structure and the quality of the build of the dagger meant for stabbing or meant for throwing?
It is.
Daggers are pretty universal.
It's
in that
it's a universal dagger. It's a
Okay,
dagger.
so
It's a dagger. It could be used as a throne. It could be used as a dagger.
You're not getting any penalties, basically,
Right.
if you choose to use it either way.
The stats will work as a typical dagger, except for the bonuses that it does have,
All right,
which is a to hit.
What about the ring? Did we decipher anything from the ring here?
Who's getting the dagger? Who's holding onto the dagger?
I'm gonna hand the dagger back to Orin, and
Okay.
Sure.
I'll fill him in on what I understand about the dagger.
Okay.
And
I just need to put it in his journal.
would you like me to look at the ring?
Yes, I passed the ring to Noth. It's pretty.
17.
It's in your journal, Orin.
Got it. Yep. Obsidian. Ooh.
I have a 17 for Arcana check on the ring.
As you check out the ring, you instantly notice that it almost feels light. It almost wants to bounce right out of your hand. You know that this actually I will go to just send it to you, and then you can describe it. And then you can describe it.
That's a good. I like that system moving forward. We want to do that. Like if someone scores really high, give it to them. They can describe it. It's cool. I want to hear how North describes pretty things.
This ring is really pretty.
It's shorty and it
Well, that's what I've
looks
done
like-
before, but then I was just like, well, how much did he? Yeah.
It's like a circle, you know.
It's got a hole in it.
What good is this rock?
Put a finger through it.
Or something else, maybe a dagger. Or
Dagger
a
through a ring.
longsword. I'm innuendoing.
And
Is there any other?
There's those stones in the box.
The
What about
stones.
the orcs? Can we check the orcs' bodies?
The orcs bodies.
Well, let's finish the chest completely first and decide where everything goes first, and then we can...
You'd have to take some time if you're going to search all the orcs' bodies and everything
Okay,
like
let's
that.
do the chest first then.
Okay.
knock it out.
In the chest you located. That's what you located. The stones, the dagger, and the ring.
What's the ring, Noth?
I think the ring might be easier to show than to explain. I'm gonna
gonna
go
draw
ahead
it,
and put
think?
the ring on.
Okay.
And
Oh, God.
how far am I? Or how tall is the room?
Pretty tall. You give about
Pretty tall.
60 feet, maybe.
Okay, let me do one thing first. Before I put that ring on, let me just jump and see how high I can jump.
What is your jump height?
I have no idea.
The dwarf. So
What's
maybe
the
not
jump
very
height
high.
of a dwarf?
Is it a,
Just
Guys,
D&D things.
But I never saw jump height anywhere.
yeah, I don't remember seeing jump.
Yeah, I'm trying to
There's
remember
a
what the
skill
actual.
for jump and stuff like that, but just let's not get specific and just give it a go.
Just give it a
Let's say 5 feet.
Okay.
Just say, holy shit.
You can jump 5 feet as a
Michael
dwarf.
Jordan.
Jeez, man.
Let's say 3 feet.
Well, since we're gonna be dicks about it. I don't remember where jumping is, but I actually.
The lowest common denominator of your run speed is your jump.
What? The
What?
lowest common denominator? 5.
No, I just made that up, by the way. That wasn't a book thing.
I was like, that doesn't sound right.
5.
Isn't 3? 3 is the lowest common denominator of 30. Well, what is your run speed?
25.
Oh, 25. Okay. Mine's 30. That doesn't scale well.
I don't know. Actually, I could look it up if we want to look at the specifics.
All right, let's see.
Let's just do it. Let's talk about it.
Let's just
So
say
page 182 says, blah 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 blah. For a running long jump, is your strength score in feet. For a running high jump, it's 3 plus your strength modifier. Also, you can add your height times 1.5 to your jump height to see how high you can reach when grabbing ledges.
A whole lot of numbers I'm never gonna remember.
1.5.
Yeah.
That sounds
Okay.
right.
So you can basically just say you jump at the height of a typical dwarf, and then
Sure,
just say
I jump at the height of a typical dwarf.
yes. You see a dwarf before you jump. At a height you'd expect a dwarf to jump at.
And you got to get the little roar in there too, like. Arrgh!
Yep.
Oh, that's cute. He
I'm trying
almost
to
reached my
touch
shoulder.
the ceiling. That's the kind. Okay, so now I'll put the ring on,
Okay.
and I'll do the exact same thing.
And you notice that he jumps 3 times higher than he did previously.
Ooh.
I don't think I've ever seen a dwarf jump quite that high.
And I'll take the ring off, and I'll hand it back to Orin.
All
I
right.
think this would actually be a good item for me, guys. What do you think? I can give the dagger to Luna. I want to make it fair.
Neither one of them are a benefit to me, so I don't care what happens.
Sil could use it too, honestly.
As that mountain
You mean
lion or
Yithrid?
cougar?
Yeah, Yithrid. I'm talking out of character.
But
She could use it too, because I mean she uses crossbows and stuff in magic. So.
Well,
Maybe
how
I'd
about
go
since
for it.
I don't really attack so much, you take the dagger for now, because I have one.
Okay.
So you take this dagger, because you attack more with it, right? And then if it turns out that you don't use it as much, then maybe we can trade it up later.
Sure.
I'm definitely interested in those stones. Can we have a look at those?
Yes.
Look at them, they're
It had been previously determined that they don't have. There does not appear to be any magical essence coming off of it.
I'm not looking for magical essence. I'm looking more for
The master of ore over here.
exactly. Is it a mineral? Is it a?
You recognize this as quartz.
Ooh.
Pretty.
Okay.
Say, North, did you figure out what kinds of stones these are?
Well, it appears to be quartz.
Would you like me to pick them up and hold them against the wall so you can chisel them out? I know how much.
Who has the ring?
You put one on your forehead.
Orin, you have the ring.
Yes.
Orin has the ring, yes.
Yes.
The ring is currently in my inventory, if that matters.
Oh, yeah, that's why I
I'm
was
back.
moving it.
Can I move this, or do you have to? You have to.
have to.
Okay.
I also have the potion of climbing and potion of growth. I think
That's party loot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that hasn't been distributed.
I thought I gave them back to Leiluna.
I think I'm carrying them.
So-
I have them in my sack.
Yes, that's what I was saying before. I was like, I just made them. Actually, that's right. That's what I was gonna do. I was going to basically say for things that like everybody knows about, you guys keep track of who has it. I'm just gonna make it as everybody can see it. That way, you guys can be like, don't you have that thing?
So can everyone see my wand, or is that only me?
No, we can't see
No,
that.
you
You're
can't.
the only one who sees it.
I made that
I
your
wish
thing.
they differentiated some way with color or something.
It does on my screen.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
They're all red for me.
Okay.
Old ring of jumping.
So, is there any other spots that we can loot?
These orcs might have some gear for us, I think.
I
If
would definitely like to check out those orcs. They look rather good.
when you guys would have to take some time to kind of sort through the orcs. The orcs all appear to be holding great axes. Great axes and are equipped with hide armor. But as you kind of search, actually, hold on. As you search through them, you locate 4 gold pieces.
Woo woo!
Yay!
Big money.
Dibs on one.
We should have